Tennessee travels to Florida this weekend to take on the 3-7 Gators. Do the Gators get off the mat again here? They're dogs by 3.5 points to the Vols here at home, and they had a really tough loss in Oxford last week. Now they get to come home and play a Tennessee team who is a rival who has not won in the Swamp since 2003. So do they have a good enough effort to really get up for this spot? I think they probably do, right? Because the Swamp is sold out again, despite where this team is. And Florida versus Tennessee will always mean something. Even though for whatever reason we're playing in November now, this game will always mean something to both sides. One of my biggest questions coming into this is how does Tennessee's passing game translate on the road in the Swamp? Because Joey Aguilar, he's been putting up good numbers all year. He keeps throwing interceptions. He had 2 more last week against New Mexico State. And Florida has the playmakers on defense to be able to force Aguilar into a few mistakes, right? And to throw some interception-worthy balls. So obviously that receiving core for Tennessee is awesome, and Florida's defense is banged up. They just lost George Gums for the rest of the year, but they might be getting Caleb Banks back. I do think Florida's defense has the athletes and the playmakers to force Aguilar into some bad decisions. And for Florida offensively, I want to see them keep utilizing the deep ball. They found some success going deep against Ole Miss last year with deep shots to TJ Abrams and J. Michael Sturdivant. And don't be afraid to commit to running the ball on early down, because if Jaden Ball can get you ahead of the sticks, that takes a lot of pressure off of DJ Lagway. And we've seen when he's forced to make plays by himself, move his feet, that's when issues start to happen. So for Florida, you need to go running game and deep shots. Really, that feels like the formula that can work for them, given how their offenses look so far. This is a pretty big week for Florida fans, right? Because you have Tennessee coming in, obviously, sold out Swamp. Everyone's also kind of waiting for the news to drop about Lane Kiffin. So there's going to be a lot of energy in that building, a lot of optimism about it. And with all of that happening, with all the energy, with all the juice, I like Florida to get a win over Tennessee in this spot. Tennessee, they just can't really win in Gainesville, and I'm not sure that changes this year. So give me the Gators to get their first win under Billy Gonzalez.